So let us journey, it is the season to celebrate. Come let us marry.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So on today's episode of Vlogmas, it's gonna be dedicated to my kids' birthdays, Emmanuel and Emanuela. So on the 21st of December was Emmanuel's birthday, and he asked that I take him to this playground in my town, and I took him there. We were having a beautiful time, a beautiful mommy and son moment. Yeah, so there are quite a number of toys to play with, like the trampoline, the bouncy castle, tunnels, swings and everything. Some bicycles as well. Like, he was having a very good moment of his life, all alone, nobody dragging the toys with him, like, and it was cheap as well. We only paid 1,000 naira, and you can play till like till whenever you are tired. You can play from morning till night, literally. So we're having a beautiful moment right here, and I also use that time, to rest my head, to rest my brain. See him enjoying himself, jumping on the trampoline. Like, he ensured that he explored all the toys, all the equipment, all the facilities in that place. Yeah, and I'm still going to take all of them there, because I feel they will enjoy it playing together than him alone doing this. Yeah. At some point I got tired and I was feeling so sleepy, but the music was too loud. Like, they were playing very loud music, so I wasn't able to sleep. So on our way back home, we had a little issue with the car. I had a flat tire, and I called someone to come fix it for me. So if you are a woman watching this, can you change a tire? Because me, I cannot. Oh, I cannot. I had to call someone that came to help me change it, and then they fixed that tire that was bad. And I was trying to make Emmanuel smile by force, because he was upset. He wanted something that I don't want to buy for him. Yeah. And it's not everything kids want that they must get. So that's why he's feeling sad right here, but he will be fine.
Much later.
Yay! It's 23rd of December, and it's my baby girl's birthday. Emanuela is 6 years old today, 23rd of December. And now, because I took Emmanuel out on a date, I had to take Emanuela out as well. So we were not doing playground today. We did breakfast. Yes, I took her out this morning for a quick breakfast at a fast food joint. Yeah. And first of all, we had ice cream, and we gisted, we played, we laughed together. I asked her a lot of questions, and I was surprised by the answers she gave me. I asked Manuela, what do you want to become in the future? She told me she wants to become a doctor and a teacher. And I was asking her, how can you do both together? And she explained to me, guys, our food came, and Manuela was having jollof rice and fried rice. I had chips and chicken with drink as well. Yeah. So as I was saying, Emanuela said she wants to become a teacher and a doctor. I now asked her, how are you going to become the two together? She said she's going to become a doctor first. Then she will now start teaching other people that wants to become a doctor. And that is a possible thing. If you become a medical doctor, you can become a lecturer in a teaching hospital, where you will be teaching other doctors. I don't even know where she got that from, but it is very, very possible for someone to be lecturing other doctors in a teaching hospital. Okay, so we're enjoying our breakfast and gisting, laughing together, playing together. Yeah. If you're a mom out there coming across this video, I encourage that you do something like this for your kids. I know we love our kids equally. We should love our kids equally, but occasionally let us do it this way. Take them out separately. If it's a boy, take the boy out separately, take the girl out separately, and then you will be able to know what they love. They'll be able to talk to you separately, like individually. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not every time you take them out together. Separate it this way, and then you will be amazed at what you will hear from them. Like, these kids, they will open up their hearts when they are alone with you. I really, really enjoyed this time out with Emanuela. Let me ask this quick question. Do I look like Emanuela? Does Emanuela look like me? Or do we look alike? Because people have been saying it. Oh, you look alike, you're twin. Because me, I'm not seeing any resemblance. So do we really look alike? vlog is dedicated to my children's birthday, Emmanuel and Emanuela. Yeah, Emmanuel's birthday was on the 21st of December, while Emanuela's birthday is today, 23rd of December. Yeah. So guys, I just want to come here to round up the vlog and say one or two things. Guys, I'm super grateful for the gift of these two children in my life. I treat them like a twin. In my head, they are twins because their birthdays are very close. So in my mind, I used to treat them like twins. In fact, I used to dress them in matching outfits when they were still like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. But recently, Emmanuel was not having it again. Emmanuel was not having it with me, dressing them up with matching colors and all. So their names, Emmanuel and Emanuela, is because they were born during the Christmas period. And Emmanuel means the Lord is with us. Emmanuel is one of the names that we'll call Jesus with. Okay, yeah, Emmanuel meaning the Lord is with us. So that was why I named Emmanuel. Then when I gave birth to Emanuela around the same period, like the Christmas period, I was looking for a name, a female name, a girl name that will match Christmas time, and then will match Emmanuel. So I went for Emanuela, which literally means Emmanuel as well, just the Ella at the end of it, just to make it sound feminine. Okay, so that being said, I just wanted to come here to say one or two things to my children. I know they will come across this video in the future. I just want to tell you that I love you so much, Emmanuel, Emanuela. I love you so much. You mean the world to me. Emmanuel, my first child, my first son, you mean the world to me, because you gave me the chance of experimenting motherhood through you. Like, being a first-time mom, you were my specimen. Like, I used you as a specimen to experiment motherhood, and thank God I didn't go wrong. I didn't mishandle you. I didn't, like, the ups and downs that comes with being a first-time mom. I've seen it all, but the Lord saw me through. I was able to nurture you up to this young little boy that you are now, and I see you growing into greatness, into wealth, into sound mind. I see you ruling in your generation for good. I see you being relevant in your generation and generations to come. I see you calling one people and millions of people answering you. And that will be your portion, my dear son. Emanuela, I love you. My only girl child. My only girl child, my own twinnie. I love you so much, my girl. If you ever come across this video, just know that I love you. No cap. No cap. I love you so, so much, my darling baby girl. You mean a lot to me as well. Emanuela. And that being said, I just want to share a little story about Emmanuel's birth. I used to call Emmanuel a son that I almost did not have. Do you understand that? A son that I almost did not have. When I was pregnant with Emmanuel, around 9 weeks or 10 weeks of pregnancy, I was just sleeping in the house one day, and I saw that I started bleeding. And I called my husband. He came home, and then we went to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, they tested me and they said, they gave me some medication that I should be using it, to stop the bleeding. The bleeding did not stop. The bleeding continued for like 3 days. We were booked for a scan, and then when I went for the scan, the doctor said the baby had gone. They said the baby had died inside of me, that we should just give the baby few days to evacuate itself naturally. If not, I will be booked for a D&C. Guys, I was just, being a first-time mom, newly married, because, I got pregnant quite early after my marriage. Like, the month of my marriage was when I got pregnant with Emmanuel. Yeah, so I was so sad. I was so worried. All the dreams I've had, I'm having my first child, it was crumbling right in front of me. Yeah, so it got to a point, we were booked for another scan. When we went for that scan again, when you are in such a situation, you go from one place to the other. Went for another scan. They said there was no baby there. Wow. But the doctor now said, he's giving me, let's wait for another 2 weeks, in case maybe a miracle might happen. That was the longest 2 weeks of my life, guys. That was the longest 2 weeks of my life. During that 2 weeks, I was Google was my friend. I was typing everything, and you know now Google will give you results, the one you like and the ones you don't like. 2 weeks came, my brethren. We went for another scan, and lo and behold, they said there was no baby again. And they started me on a medication that will evacuate the remaining debris inside of me. So I've already taken 1 dose of that medication. They said I should go home. I should come back the following day for the D&C to evacuate this baby. Guys, that was how I've not called my mom all this while. I've not called my parents. We didn't tell anybody. That was something just pushed me to call my mom. I just called my dad and my mom that this is what we are passing through for the past 3 weeks. So my dad said we should not do any evacuation. We should come to our town where I'm living now. Now, because where we were living was not far, like an hour drive. So my dad said we should come to our hospital that we've been using from childhood, that he doesn't trust those people's summations about this baby. That was how we came. When we got to that hospital, you know, that doctor had known me from baby, like from a baby. He just sent me to the scanning room straight away. And as he placed that ultrasound machine on my stomach, guys, the first thing we saw was a baby swimming and enjoying itself in my uterus. Guys, that was just a miracle. Because number one, we've scanned like 3 times. They said there was no baby there. They said it's only blood, that the blood needs to go out completely. That was why I was still bleeding. And secondly, I had already started the medication. They already gave me a medication that will speed things up. Can you imagine what that medication could have done to the baby? That was how the baby survived, though. So that is why I used to call Emmanuel a baby that I almost did not have. What if we had gone ahead with that process of D&C and then they gave me medications that will eventually now end the baby? So guys, whenever I remember this, I'm always very grateful for God. I'm always very grateful to God for, helping me to, helping us to keep this baby alive. And that baby is now 8 years old. Talking about Emanuela as well, I had a lot of ups and downs during her pregnancy. A lot. But thank God today, Emanuela is also 6 years old today. Emmanuel is 8 years old today. And I'm super grateful. So guys, help me wish my babies happy birthday in the comment section. Say a word of prayers for them. And, just pray for them. Wish them well. Guys, this is going to be the end of this birthday vlog. If you're coming across this beautiful face for the first time, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to catch you in my next one. Until then, bye-bye.
Over my life, I cannot tell it all. I say thank you, my Lord. I come with a grateful heart. I come to say thank you, Lord. If I have 10,000 tongues, it's not enough to praise you, Lord. I have seen your mercy, Lord, your goodness over my life. I cannot tell it all. I say thank you, my Lord. Orí pitó sí mi dé ni mo fi wá ṣọpẹ́. Ọ̀pọ̀ ìjì ló ti jà láyé, ṣùgbọ́n ó mú mi borí. Kí ni n bá fi yìn ọ́ yẹ? Ẹlẹ́dùmarè tẹ́wọ́ gbọpẹ́ mi. Mo gbé gbá ọpẹ́, mo mọpẹ́ mi wá, èmi ọmọ kékeré.